Hello my darlings. Today we have a nice full body workout with an extra focus on glutes and shoulders. What you're going to need is a block and just a pair of hand weights as well. So basically anything from about 3 kilos and heavier. I'm going to be using a set of 3 kilos today. And then once you have gotten that equipment sorted, we're just going to start off with a little warm up. So we're actually going to start standing today. So just come up to your feet and just come towards the back of your mat. Once you're here, just take those feet about a hip width apart. Take a nice big deep breath in, send those arms up overhead. Just interlace those fingertips at the top, turn those palms up to the sky. Nice big reach up and over to the right. Come through center, up and over to the left. Oh my gosh, my back is so tight. Coming all the way back through center. Release that grip. Take a nice big forward fold. Just go nice and heavy here. Relax down through the back of the neck. Amazing job. From here, just walk those hands out. Find your downward facing dog. Just press that chest towards your thighs. You'll feel that nice big nervy stretch down the backs of the legs. We're just going to stamp both heels into the mat and just take a little sway with those hips from side to side. Over to the left and then over to the right. Just give me about 4 more like this. Last 3. Into. Last one, come through center. We're just going to tap those knees down to the mat, untuck through those toes, and just give me a few little cat-cows at the bottom here. So just looking towards those knees, and then just reversing that curve, looking up towards the sky. Amazing work, guys. Just moving through any tension that you might be feeling in the body here. Just give me 2 more like this. And then on your next one, just meet me back through that neutral spine. We're going to grab onto our block and just pop it at the back of your mat, a little bit over to the left. With those weights, we're just going to make sure that they're nice and handy. So I'm going to pop mine at the top of my mat. Just want to make sure that we're able to grab them when we need. Once we have done that, we're actually going to start off with a little plank series. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop our left foot, so the ball of our left foot on our block, and just press up, find your high plank. From here, just make sure that those wrists are right underneath those shoulders. We're going to take a nice big pike up with those hips, and then just come all the way back down into that plank. So we pike those hips up to the sky, and then roll forward through that spine, find that plank. Just make sure that when you come down into that plank, those wrists stay right underneath those shoulders and that you're taking that gaze up towards the top of the mat so you have a nice long spine. We're going to take a little tuck through that pelvis. Here we're just really working on that upper body shoulder strength, but also a lot to do with that core strength. So what I want you to focus on is just keeping that core nice and engaged the whole time here. We're going to take 4 more like this, and then we're going to start to take a little right mountain climber at the bottom of that plank. Great job. Into. On this next one, we're going to take it down. That right knee is going to cross over to that left elbow. We're going to tap that foot back, and then you can pike it back up. So we come down, right knee comes across, tap it back, and then you can pike it back up. You'll start to feel those shoulders really start to burn now. We're not going to be here for long. Try and stay strong, but take a break whenever you need. We're just going to add on 1 more layer when you're ready. After that mountain climber, we're going to start to swing that leg back out. So we're going to take that mountain climber, swing that leg, float it out the back, tap it down, and then you can pike it up. Great work. Take it down, swing that leg, tap it down, and then you can pike it up. So making sure that we're taking that mountain climber, swing it out, tap it, pike it back up. All right, guys, just give me 3 more like this. Holy moly, my shoulders are on fire. In 2, you're going to hold it down, just that mountain climber and swing. You got it. Stay with me. Last one, hold it down. We mountain climber and swing for 5. In 4, step that right foot forward. 3. Oh my gosh. In 2. Last one, step that right foot forward. Oh my goodness. Grab onto those weights, stand all the way up. Holy moly, my shoulders are actually about to fall off. We still have that left foot back on that block. Our right foot is stepped forward and we've grabbed onto our weights. With those weights, we're just going to place them onto our shoulders. All we're going to do here is just bend through your knees. We're going to find a little 90-90 lunge and then press all the way back up. So we take it down and then we press. This is not looking good. We're about 5 minutes in and I am puffing already. It's fine though. It's worth it, guys. Take it down. Press it up. What I want you to think about is having that knee right over the top of that ankle as you come down. When we are ready, we're going to start to add a little press with those hands and then drop them back down as you lunge. So nice big press up, drop it back down. That block is there just to give you a little bit more range of motion. So try and take your time. We're going to try and get as much depth as we can. We're going to take 5 like this, and then we're going to hold it down for a little dive. Oh my, in 3. Great job. In 2. All right, guys, on this next one, hold it down. From here, we're going to dive it forward and then bring it back to that lunge. Dive it forward. Bring it back to that lunge. So on your dive, we're keeping that front knee nice and bent, and we're just stretching out through the back. We're going to keep nice and deep in that front leg here. As you dive forward, we're taking a little tricep extension, and then bring the weights back to the shoulders as you lunge. With those elbows, keep them nice and tight to the waist. Keep those shoulders curled down your back. All right, my loves, give me 5 more like this, and then you're going to hold it forward. I know that front glute is burning. Last 3, yes, you can. In 2, get nice and low. Last one, hold it forward. We're going to step that back foot off the block, and we're just going to bring those left toes in line with right heel. We're going to bend through those knees, take a little staggered squat. Then we lift it up. Oh my gosh, really burning out through that right glute here. Mine is literally shaking. We're going to take 5 more like this, and then we are going to add 2 little hammer curls at the bottom of that squat. In 3, you got it. Oh my, in 2. Shoulders stay curled back. Last one, hold it down. 2 little hammer curls. Keep those elbows tight to the waist. Lift it up. Drop it down. 2 hammer curls. You can do it. And then you lift it up. All right, guys, just give me 5 more like this. And then we're going to stay down. Just those hammer curls. In 4. Holy moly, you can do it. Last 3. Keep that chest proud. We're hinging those hips back at the bottom, hinging that chest forward. In 2. You can do it, guys. On this next one, hold it down. Just those hammer curls. Take it up and down for 6. In 5, you're going to step that left foot across. Find a little curtsy lunge. In 3. Oh my gosh, stay low. In 2. Last one, step that left foot across. Find a curtsy. Press those hands up. From here, we're just going to lift it up, drop it back down. So as you lift, bring those weights to your shoulders. As you lower, press them back up. This is your last little bit here, guys. Last push for 6. In 5, you're going to take a pulse. You can do it. In 4, holy. In 3, we're down on the mat. In 2. On your next one, guys, hold it down, little tiny pulses for 6. In 5, drop that back knee to the mat. In 3, 2, last one, drop that back knee to the mat. Oh my gosh, we have got our left knee down on the mat. We're going to drop that left weight down and just hold onto one of our weights in our right hand. From here, we're just going to turn towards that left shoulder. Place your left hand down on the block. Once you have done that, we're just going to stretch out nice and long through that right leg and just place that weight down next to that block. All right, guys, from here, we're going to lead with that right elbow, lift that weight all the way up to the sky, and then just reverse that movement. Take that weight all the way back down. So what I want you to think about is keeping that left wrist right underneath that shoulder. We're going to push up and out of that bottom hand. Amazing work, guys. All right, making sure that we're leading with that elbow lifted up And then as we lower it back down, don't be afraid to take a little twist with that chest. Just try and keep those hips nice and square. Once you have got the hang of this motion, we're going to start to lift up through that right leg as we lift that arm. So as you lift that elbow up, lift that right leg. Great work. As you drop it down, drop that leg. All right, my loves, we're not going to be here for long. Try and stay strong through that bottom wrist. You can do it. I know those glutes are hurting from those lunges, but we're almost there. We just have one more layer. On your next one, lift it up. We're going to send that dumbbell down towards that right leg. Lift it back up to the sky, and then you can drop it down. Glutes are on fire. Shoulder is burning. You got it, guys. We're going to keep that arm nice and straight on that little arm rainbow at the top. Just give me 4 more of this combo, and then we're going to hold it up. We're just going to do that arm rainbow. You got it. In 3. Oh my. All right, guys. Last 2. You can do it. On this next one, hold it up. Just that arm rainbow. Take it down. And up. Push up and out of that bottom hand for 5. In 4, hold that weight up, pulse that leg. 3, arm stays straight, leg stays up. On this next one, guys, hold it up, little pulse of that leg, go up and up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Beautiful work, guys. Just take a little break here, maybe roll those shoulders out. What we're going to do is we're going to go straight onto the other side of that kneeling series that we just did before finishing off the other side of our lunges. So when we're ready, we're going to grab onto our block, just place it over to the other side. This time we are going to be popping our right hand onto the block, and our left hand is going to be holding our weight. Right knee is on the mat, left leg is out nice and long, and just place that hand down onto the block. Place that weight next to the block. We're going to get started with that first exercise, lifting up through that elbow, lifting that weight to the sky, reversing that movement, take that weight back down to the mat. Great job, my loves. Maybe take that gaze up with that weight. I actually went for a coffee and walk with my sister this morning. And I was like, oh, that means I need to get up extra early because I always feel like I need to eat whenever I have coffee. I feel like if I don't eat before I have coffee, my blood sugar is just like all over the place. And I get that like cortisol spike and those jitters. So if you feel like you're getting jitters after you have coffee, try and eat something beforehand, especially if it's like first thing in the morning, especially if you're eating something like protein. It just really helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels. And then also, I feel like if I ever have any clients that are kind of dealing with any hormonal issues, I love to recommend eating before their coffee, just because this really supports your adrenals and your energy production during the day. All right, my loves, when we are ready, we're going to start to lift up through that left leg as we lift that arm. Drop that leg as we drop that arm. Great work. We're pushing up and out of that bottom hand. You can do it, guys. Stay strong. When you lift that leg up, try and get it up in line with that hip. Beautiful work, keeping that left leg long, pointing through those toes. When we are ready, we're going to start to add that little arm rainbow at the top. So we lift it up, take that weight down towards your leg, lift it back up, then you can drop it down. All right, my loves, lift it up, take it down, and up. Then you can drop it down. All right, just give me 4 like this. Keep that arm straight on that rainbow. Yes, you can. In 3, you're going to hold it up. You're just going to do that rainbow. You can do it. That shoulder is on fire. Squeeze those glutes. On this next one, guys, hold it up. Just that arm rainbow. That core stays engaged. Close down through that rib cage for 5. In 4, pulse that leg. You can do it. Get that leg up in line with your hip. You can do it. In 2, stay with me. Last one, hold it up. Little pulses up and up. Oh my gosh, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Give that bum a little smack. Amazing job, guys. All right, we are going to finish off the other side of our lunges. So grab onto that block. This time we're going to pop it a little bit over to the right-hand side of our mat. Once we've done that, we're going to grab onto our weights. Just stand up and pop your right foot on the block this time. Bringing that left foot forward. Just make sure that that left foot is in a good spot, that when you do take that lunge, that knee is over the top of that ankle. Just popping those weights onto your shoulders. We're going to start off with that normal lunge and then just lift it up. So we're doing a little 90-90 lunge here, which just means that our feet are staying in the same spot and we're just bending and stretching through those legs. Like I said before, this block gives us the opportunity to have a little bit more range of motion here. So really try and test that depth. Try not to rush here. Really take your time, get nice and low. When we are ready, my loves, we're going to add that press as we stand. Take it all the way back down. Press it up. Take it back down. Is anybody else sweating? Let me know in the comments if it's just me. All right, my loves, give me 5 more like this. And 4, we're going to hold it down for those dives. We're on the home stretch here, guys. We're almost there. Into. On your next one, hold it down. We're going to dive it forward. Just like before, my darlings, keep that front knee bent. Keep those elbows tight to the waist. Just stretching and bending through that back leg and hinging that chest forward. You got it. Making sure that we come all the way back down to that lunge. After that dive, last 4. Oh my gosh. In 3. In 2, you hold it forward. Last one, hold it forward. Step that foot off the block. Little staggered squat. We take it down. Press it up. So those hands stay down by your side. Those right toes are about in line with your left heel. Maybe a little bit further back. Just keep those shoulders curled down the back. We're hinging those hips back and up. You got it. When we're ready, we're going to add those 2 hammer curls. Take it down. 2 hammer curls. Elbows stay tight to the waist. Lift it back up. Take it down. 2 hammer curls. Holy moly. Come back up. Give me 4 more like this, guys. Then we hold it down. It's just those hammer curls. You've got this. Stay with me. In 3. All right. Last 2. Yes, you can. Don't let that little voice in your head make you give up here. Last one. Hold it down. Just those hammer curls for 6. In 5, we're going to step to that curtsy. Press those hands up. In 3. In 2. Last one. Step that right foot across. Find that curtsy. We're going to lift and drop those arms. Drop and lift those arms. So legs and arms are moving in opposite direction here. Just for 6. In 5, we take that pulse. 4. Oh my gosh. Last 3. What have I done? In 2. Last one, guys. Hold it down. Just a little pulse. Go down and down for 6. In 5, you can drop that back knee. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Oh my goodness. Beautiful job, guys. You are done with your weights for the day. So chuck them off to the side. I don't know if you can remember, but at the start of class, we did a little plank series. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do it on the other side, but that is what we are going to do for the rest of the class. And then that is it. So this is our last little push for the day. We're going to be working through core and upper body, and then you are all done and ready to go about the rest of your day. So when we're ready, my loves, just keep that block where it is. This time, we are going to be popping right foot on the block. Press up, find that high plank. From here, keep that gaze up towards the top of the mat. We're going to lift those hips. Pike it all the way up. Drop it back down to that plank. So just moving between these 2 motions here. Just check for me that those wrists are right underneath those shoulders as you come down into that plank. We're really working through that core to finish off today, so keep it nice and engaged. Those shoulders are really working here to hold us up in that plank. So stay nice and rigid through that upper body. All right, my loves, when we are ready, we're going to start to add that left mountain climber. Take it down. Left knee comes across to right elbow. Press it back, and then you can press those hips up. So we take it down. Left knee comes across. Step it back, and then you can press it up. Beautiful job, my loves. Don't forget to take that gaze up towards your hands. On this next one, can we swing that leg out after that mountain climber? Tap it down. Pike it up. So we plank, mountain climber, swing, tap, and then we lift. This is your last little push of the day, guys. Stay strong. You are almost there. Give me 2 more like this. Then you hold it down for that mountain climber and swing. On your next one, we mountain climber and swing for 6. In 5, you are done. Stay strong. 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. You are done. Oh my gosh, give those shoulders a nice big roll. I am so proud of you guys. You did such a great job today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.